Hello everybody, welcome to the RBTV halftime show. On this segment today we're going to be featuring fall athletes from our fall athletic programs. And with me today from the girls golf team we have Renee Kunkel and Gigi Rumoro. How are you, Gigi?
I'm good, how are you?
Renee, how are you?
Doing well, thank you.
So tell me, how is our girls golf team at RB this year?
This season we grew a lot. We started with 8 girls last year, and this year our program got bigger and we have 20 girls on the team, which is exciting because we're kind of making a name for ourselves.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you add something there, Gigi?
No, I agree.
Okay.
It's good.
Well, now listen, I'm an avid golfer myself, and I know that's just not a game you can walk out and start playing. So I got to imagine there's been some peaks and valleys this year with adding that many new girls to the program?
Oh, yeah. We struggled in the beginning, and then we have a lot of new girls, of course. So everyone's just trying to get used to the game and learning how it works. So next year, I think we're going to improve a lot.
Great.
Yeah, as a freshman coming into play, like all the girls on the team were really welcoming, and the coaches, Mr. Gigi and Mr. Gowans, were really like open to helping and stuff. So it was a nice transition.
Well, that's a great segue into my next transition. Is this is one of our few sports at RB where we have co-head coaches, and Coach Gigi and Coach Gowans. So why don't you ladies speak a little bit about how that's working this year with having 2 head coaches?
I thought it was an interesting idea. I've never had 2 co-head coaches. It's either a head or an assistant, but I thought it worked really well this season. Like everything worked. We had Gigi or Gowans always giving instruction and helping girls out, and everything seemed to run smoothly.
Those 2 guys are 2 good teachers,
yeah.
So I would imagine that the transition and having them help teach a sport like golf has got to be pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And they're fun guys, so that helps out too.
Yeah.
Okay. IHSA regionals just finished up. Did we have anybody qualify?
Yeah, we had senior Eleanor Albert qualify for sectionals, and it was her first year playing, so that was exciting, and gives the rest of us something to look forward to next season.
That's outstanding. Gigi, as a freshman, how important did you think it was getting involved in something right away your first semester here at RB?
I thought I was just happy that I was on. Like I was just honored to be on the regional team, so I was pretty excited about that. So I think it was a good experience. I'm glad I did it.
Okay, great. Ladies, do you have anything else you'd like to share with our halftime audience?
Try out for girls golf.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
It's a ton of fun.
It's a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
All right, great. Well, thank you for joining us today, and we'll be back after this short break with the RBTV halftime show. Welcome back to the RBTV halftime show. We're going to continue our segment with interviewing some of our fall athletes here at RB. Now I have with me Chris Detloff and Jack Robling from our boys golf team. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about the boys golf team. Chris, help me out here. How's the team going this year, and how's the season looking? And
pretty well. We had actually 3 students qualify for the sectional meet. Actually, and Austin Adamick shot a 68 and won the regional outright. And we had 2 sophomores make it to the sectionals, Michael Gruber and Alex Penahera.
Well, that's great. That's great. So we're just wrapping up the season then. Those 3 will continue on in the sectionals, and sectionals is later this week?
Actually, sectionals was yesterday.
Oh, okay. How did we do?
I know Austin was, I think, 1 stroke away from qualifying for the 10th spot in a playoff, so he just missed the playoff. So,
okay.
Yes.
Well, let's talk about the season, Jack. Tell me, how are our numbers on the golf team?
Well, this was a interesting season for the golf team, as our team almost doubled from last year. We had a lot of new kids come out, a lot of freshmen, as well as a lot of seniors, which was nice. Some new talent we could explore. We had a decent season. We finished 3-5 overall. We beat Fenton, who's a conference rival, for the first time in 6 years, and we finished middle of the pack in the conference tournament. So overall, a good year, and we're looking forward to the growth that we saw.
That's great. And head coach is Coach Larry Rocco?
Correct.
And how is Coach Rocco doing these days?
Oh, he's doing well. He's a great coach. We all love him as a coach, and he's always giving us pointers and just encouraging us. So it's good.
Great. What do you guys have for goals next year with the boys golf team?
Next year, we are looking to qualify the team at the regional match, which would require 4 top scorers. So that's going to be tough, but hopefully we can do it. We've got a lot of young talent. As Chris said, we've got 2 sophomores this year who are still going to be juniors next year. We've got 3 of us juniors who are going to be seniors, so we're looking to bring the whole team down.
Great. How are you going to get ready for next season?
A lot of off-season work, especially in the summer, going to the range, playing 9, playing 18, just preparing.
Yeah, golf's pretty much one of the only games out there. The only way you get better is by playing and practicing on a daily basis. You hear that all the time when you read the magazines or watch the TV shows. So,
Yeah.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on the halftime show today. And we'll be right back with more fall athletes here on the RBTV halftime show. Welcome back to the RBTV halftime show. We're going to continue with our fall sports interviews here during the halftime show. With me right now from our boys cross country team, Kevin Faje and Spencer Purcell. Guys, how are you today?
Awesome.
I'm good.
You know what? I'm just in awe whenever I'm around cross country people because I could never, being an ex-offensive lineman, could never see me just running 5 miles every day. Is that about what you guys average, Kevin?
Or more.
Probably around like 10 on like distance days, and then like 5 or 6 on like speed days.
So how do you get prepared for practice? Going through school all day and sitting in your classes, and then know at the end of the day you're going to run 10 miles.
Well, I know for me, I kind of maybe look forward to running at the end of the day. It's for a lot of the runners, it's a good release. We will, like you said, we sit in a chair all day. So after we get right out there, get stretching, do some like 10 minutes worth of stretching, then go. Mondays we'll do like 10 miles. Tuesdays we have speed workouts, and then Fridays or Saturdays are races.
What's the speed workout in cross country?
Well, that'd be maybe like 400 repeats, and like 12 of them, or 1,000 repeats, or like 5-mile repeats at like maybe a race pace or faster.
So is that getting you ready for like when you're closing at the end of a race?
Yeah, that helps with your kick a lot.
Okay. What's kick?
Oh, like when you're approaching the end of the race,
Gotcha.
you want to like try to like go as fast as you can for like.
Shift into that final gear to help you finish strong?
It's the sprint.
All right, great. Well, Spencer, why don't you tell us a little bit of how the season's going this year?
So far this has been our best start to a season. We've had a lot of strong performances from our sophomores and freshmen. Right now, notably, we have our top freshman, Matt Armenta. He's worked his way up to varsity. He's going to be, through the next few years, he's going to be one of the top runners in the state, probably. But other than that, we're having our fastest showings at meets that we've ever had. For an average time, we're at 16. I think our fastest this year was like a 16:30, which is actually phenomenal. But it's really good because we're competing with a lot of the higher, powerhouse teams in the state, which in the past years we haven't been as up there with them. But this year we're doing really good.
That's great.
Excited for the postseason.
Kevin, what's coming up postseason? What do we have on the docket coming up?
Well, next Saturday we have Fenton, which is our conference, and
Is that a conference meet with all the schools?
yeah, with like Elmwood Park and Ileana Christian.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what's after conference?
Then we have regionals, which is our home course at Sundown Meadows.
So we're hosting the regionals?
Yeah.
So it would be big if we could try to get a group to qualify for sectionals. Now you can either qualify your team or your individuals, right?
We're guaranteed to get into sectionals.
We've actually won it the past 5 years, so we're going for a 6-peat this year.
And the big goal is state.
Big goal state. November 2nd is sectionals, and then November 9th, state meet in Peoria.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be right back after this short break to the RBTV halftime show. welcome back to the RBTV halftime show. We're going to continue with meeting some of our fall athletes here at RB. And joining me right now from our girls cross country team is Clare Bollnow and Mailin Struck. Did I say that right? Mailin, I'm sorry. Clare, why don't you give us a little rundown of how the girls cross country season is going this year?
All right, well, we're pretty strong this year. We have Mailin with us, who is really great. And we've been placing really well at some of the big meets with schools in a higher division than us, which is exciting. And we've been beating a lot of the sectional teams that we'll see later in the season in competition for state, which is great. And we have a strong, top 11, 12. So, and JV is still really competitive as well. So it's an exciting thing to have all these good girls and times. Conference is this week, and then regional, sectional, state, and we're hoping to go to state this year as a team, which will be pretty exciting. And yeah, conference is coming up. We have probably our biggest competition is Glenbard South, Ileana Christian. Yeah, pretty much those two schools, and then regionals we usually make it out, and then sectionals is going to be really tough because we have a lot of teams that are ranked pretty high in state in our sectional. So, yeah.
Mailin, let's talk a little bit about you. It's going to be hard not to. I'm sure people saw the article in the Landmark, and you're a foreign exchange student. What part of Germany are you from?
I'm from North Germany, near Hamburg, Pinneberg, the Kunkel.
What made you look into coming to RB?
I didn't decide it. It was from the organization.
So they had the foreign exchange organization where students from the United States can go over and students from Germany can come here.
Yeah. But I'm glad that I'm here.
Great. And when you came here, you knew you wanted to participate in our cross country team?
Yeah, I already contacted Coach Sterling before I came here that I wanted to join the team.
So what's your biggest adjustment from running here compared to running in Germany? I know running's running, but what's been the biggest adjustment for you while running with the team here?
What is suggestion?
What changes?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
It's like to run with a team, because in Germany, when I'm running track or cross country, it's more like you're the individual and you just count for you. But here it's you run for the team and for your school, and it's more the school spirit and the team spirit, and that helps a lot for the races.
Well, that's great. And I know earlier this year there was a big invitational at the state course, and you had a great record, or a great record time on that. I read the article, and then there was a little confusion with the end of the race at the chute. Because you were so fast, the judge didn't know that you were already finishing. But that's okay, because you'll have a chance to redeem yourself come the state meet, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're all rooting for you, and we're rooting for the girls cross country team. So,
Thank
and now
you.
Coach Sterling, and who else coaches girls cross country?
Coach Denny.
Coach Denny.
Yeah, Brandman, Denny. Yeah.
Let's call him Coach Denny. And how is that working for Coach Sterling and Coach Denny?
Oh, they're great. The cross country is my favorite season, and I love both of them because they're both totally invested in what they're doing and our team. And Sterling's intense in workouts, but also really approachable as a person. So it's a good balance. And Denny always is just there cheering us on and just being really supportive. So.
Yeah, and I'm really glad because I can really talk to Miss Sterling when I think I could change something in my training compared to Germany, and she's really open, and that is really good.
Well, that's great. And Mailin, we hope you're having a great experience here, and we're glad you came. And Clare, best of luck to you this year.
Thank you.
And everybody else, we'll be back right after this short break to the RBTV halftime show.